keeping you bang up to date with the news, sport and entertainment that matters. This is Rising East Newsfeed.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Rising East London Radio. You're here with me, Rishita. It's currently 10 a.m. on a Monday morning, and what could be a wonderful way to start an early morning other than some current news? George Austin, 28-year-old, blackmailed women by threatening to publish indecent images of children, has been jailed. The matter was reported to the National Crime Agency, which referred it to the Metropolitan Police. Thousands of schools across England, Scotland, and Wales face further disruption this week as teachers go on a strike again over pay. We have an interview who is a student from Goldsmith University talking about her experience with the strikes.
I'm a third year student. It affected me more, I would say more majorly in my, because after we had our first year in COVID, and then our second year was quite heavily affected by the strike, and we didn't have many in-person classes, but all of our lecturers did make effort to do teach outs and to kind of make additional changes so we could have access to learning.
Now we have Ivashree Saxena for some kind sports news.
West Ham United boss David Moyes believed it would be a great achievement if West Ham could reach the European quarter-final for the second success in a year as he prepares for the Udofia Conference League match. Nearly 3,000 youngsters competed in world's largest and most exclusive indoor rowing competition, the National Junior Indoor Rowing Championship at Queen's Elizabeth Park. Thanks, Rishita. Back to you.
Thank you, Ivashree, for the kind sports news. This is Rising East London. You're here with me, Rishita. I now have Tanisha Rani for some kind business news.
Thank you, Rishita. On business news, custom system to be simplified as part of budget plans. Jeremy Hunt is set to detail plans to cut red tape and simplify paperwork involved in moving goods in and out of the country, the Treasury said. Impact of Silicon Valley Bank collapse felt across the world. FCA takes further action against unregistered crypto ATMs in East London. That's on business news. Thank you.
New figures released by the Combined Homelessness and Information Network chain show a steep rise in the number of people seen sleeping on the capital street for the first time. 1,700 people, and half of all people rough sleeping in the city, an increase of 29% compared to the same period last year. I now have Tanisha Rani with me to speak more about this current issue.
East London sees a more than 70% increase in rough sleeping. The number of rough sleepers in East London has risen by more than 70%, new figures show. There were 121 rough sleepers in East London in autumn 2022 compared to 70 in autumn 2021, a rise of 73%. The figures are a snapshot of rough sleeping on a single night between October 1 and November 30, 2022, and have been published by the Department for Levelling Up, Housing and Communities. The East London borough with the highest number of rough sleepers was Newham at 30 people. But there has been a fivefold increase in the number of rough sleepers in Waltham Forest, rising from 5 people in 2021 to 27 people in 2022.
I think the increase is due to inflation going up. Lots of the things are going very pricey. People can't afford things, and who are on the near borderline, they've got no choice but to sell everything up and go on the streets.
Thank you, Tanisha, for the kind business news. This is Rising East London, and you're here with me, Rishita. We now have some current entertainment news by Lydie Udofia.
Art duo Gilbert and George to open a free permanent art exhibition in Spitalfield, East London. The gallery is to be built into an old brewery and is to open on April Fool's Day. The Trumpery Fish Island Village is a new 50,000 square foot campus in East London, Hackney Wick. It has more than 60 studios and workspaces for up-and-coming fashion businesses. The Grand Union Orchestra is hosting a Bengal to Bethnal Green concert at Rich Mix London venue this upcoming spring. The orchestra, notoriously known for its multicultural musicians and musical background, is welcoming back young British-born Bengali singers from East London to share the stage with fellow Grand Union musicians. Whitechapel Gallery is celebrating the works of Delaine Labat and Damian Labat on the 16th and 17th of this month. One of the works of the artists to be displayed is Soul Bad, A Northern Soul Takes Over. It is a 1985 Postman bag with handmade soul original patches. The evening will be filled with Northern soul music, dancing, and archival adventures. Tickets are available on the Whitechapel Gallery website. Thank you. This is Lydie for Rising East. Back to you, Rishita.
Thank you, Lydie, for the current entertainment news. Households in the United Kingdom have experienced a significant fall in living standards since late 2021. As of January 2023, 92% of UK households reported that their cost of living had increased compared with the year earlier. In the same month, 67% of households experienced monthly increases in their cost of living, down from a peak of 91% in the summer of 2022. We have some people talking about this issue. Let us see what they have to say.
It's definitely taking more money out that I can dispose per month on things that I would have beforehand. Maybe afford less nice things, I would say. So definitely have to be a bit more cautious and budget where I can. But at the same time, I'm probably quite in a fortunate position where it wouldn't affect me compared to other people in this country.
The biggest one would be, just be more conscious about how I use the heating, being very, very careful with, the times that I have it on, what kind of, always assessing if I'm really cold, if I can manage without or not.
Living cost has gone up, so we're on $9.68, but you got living prices at $11.50, still £2 short.
There's a lot of benefits that have been offered, so they've kept things at bay. With my energy company, they've done like a fixed scheme, so their prices haven't increased, but I presume in like the next 2 years they're going to go like bang. So yeah, just saving for that future day of chaos.
April, minimum wage goes up there by about 92p. Hopefully you can see some sort of improvement.
That is all for today. You are here with Rising East London. This is Rishita Kaur signing off. Have a good day. Thank you.
You're up to speed with the way it is across East London and beyond. Rising East.